06 driver. Wednesday, January 31st, last day of the first day of the year. Well, we're hooked up to the old welfare wagon. Got the old hopper bottom hooked up back here. So does Uncle Adam. We are headed down to Levelland, Texas to pick up a load of fertilizer. And we're going to take it down to Monday, Texas, to our old stomping grounds. Fertilizer is finally somewhat maybe kicked off. So this is maybe the calm before the storm. Or we might go right into the storm. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but nonetheless, this is calm before the storm. Here comes old Uncle Adam. See if y'all see him come
You
out.
can eat, man, because I don't know what the place is. I got an idea, but I'm not sure where.
Damn, boy. Never mind then, he want me to go ahead and take the lead. So we'll take the lead. Today, we're going to talk about speed limiters. I watched a little video from the HMA show yesterday. Talked about they finally were going to set, not really the rule, just what the limit's going to be, and then I guess they got to do the rulemaking out after that. But we'll talk a little bit about more about it today.
Left to Texas 256.
What the heck? GPS is still on from yesterday, y'all. Anyway, we'll talk a little more about it today. Right now, we're going to boogie on down to Hub City, Lubbock, Texas, Levelland, Texas. We're right there together. See y'all down the road. Regulations. Part of the reason why I really don't care to go back to work for the oil field again. Too much crap to deal with. You know, when I first started in the oil field, they didn't have all those. I remember back then I was in shape. I could still wear one of them, what do you call it, beater t-shirt. I used to wear one of those, some holy jeans, pair of work boots. That's it. Shoot, when I left there last time, you were so geared up in FR, flame retardant clothing and everything else that looked like a marshmallow walking around in July burning up. And they're kind of had that oil field mentality in here because they load out. I guess the little fertilizer that we haul, this ammonium sulfate, is just kind of a side hustle for them or something. Kind of a pain in the butt. And driveway ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. Good Lord, be careful you lose your front end. Come on around me there if you want. Just go to the right side of that office there and be that right silo. Rolling by. Looks like we got another truck up here in front of us. It is rough in here. Definitely need a speed limiter in this parking lot. Not on the highway, but in the parking lot for sure. We're gonna get in line here, get checked in, and start getting loaded, and we'll begin our discussion. What's up?
Go all the way to the fence.
Oh, damn boy, changed it up a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, I came in wrong. Go all the way to the fence, and then you're gonna come right in front of me. You'll see this other hopper load.
Different in here every time. They got on to us for not having a safety vest. I guess I need to throw my safety vest back in here. We very rarely go anywhere that we need a safety vest. I got one at home. I guess I need to throw one in here for good measure, I guess. Play the game. Play the game. I've got that.
Yeah, come down that road right there on your left.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, you did it right.
You can square up right there when you come around. You know, when we first came here, we were loading at the back of the building. Then later on, we started loading out of that side door right there, and I guess they're moving down here now. Yeah, Uncle Adam right there to our left, yelling in that other truck in front of us. So, get her loading here. Adam starts loading. I'll kind of talk to y'all while he's loading, kind of check it out, see what's up with it. Alright.
84, and if y'all want 4 buckets on the front, 5 in the back.
Oh, damn it. 10-4, 10-4.
Yo creo que es mi rayo porque eso siempre están dando los rayos igual que a ti. Pero es mi rayo, güey. I'll be back down there, almost.
So they're getting Uncle Adam loaded here.
¿Cómo que oye?
For his bucket. Easy money,
Mejor,
y'all.
Marcos. Como dice Ernesto, sí se escucha ruido.
Them radio's busy this morning. Speed limiters. Are they good? I really don't think so. I really don't think so. You know, everything we do in the ag-related industry, we're kind of set up on being able to run 75 miles per hour. Try to turn this radio down, but I need to leave it up enough to run here Uncle Adam if he needs something. I'll tell you what, we'll finish, radio's busy. We'll finish watching Uncle Adam get a couple more scoops here, and then we'll talk a little more about this in a minute. Got too many distractions right here. So the radio finally quieting down. We can talk here a little bit. Uncle Adam's almost loaded. Speed limiters. I'm just gonna start off by saying no, I'm not for them at all. Having 2 separate speed limits on a highway to me is just ridiculous. I can remember a time growing up as a kid, the speed limit in Texas was 55 miles an hour from probably when I was born till about 1996 is when they changed it. And if I remember right, they bumped it up to 65 during the daytime and 60 at night for cars, and they had it 60 during the daytime and 55 at night for trucks. They had a split speed limit. So and man, it was crazy. And then I can't remember, they had a couple of juggles around there before they went to 70 mile an hour, and then eventually went to 75 for everybody. But that day and night split,
For freaking bankruptcy or something.
split between the cars and the trucks, man, it was a mess. And it's gonna be a mess again if we have a bunch of trucks out here running 60 mile an hour and cars running 75. I mean, it's doable. There's already a lot of trucks out there that run 60 to 62. A lot of them do that because that's where you get your optimal fuel mileage, I guess you would say. But
How does this one sound? This one came from him.
there we go. Ain't Skip coming through now. But it's just, for us in the ag industry, everything is time-based. We don't have 3 days to go 1,200 miles like a lot of the OTR guys do. We set our limits on our distance, how far we're going to go based on being able to run 75 miles an hour. we're dealing with cotton gins, fertilizer places that don't shut down. They run out of room. Farmers that need product to keep moving in the field. And speed matters. And for us little guys, you know, that's our only real advantage anymore. I mean, we still are able to run a paper log, so we're able to, you know, do what you can do with a paper log and keep product moving. But man, that truck hauling butt through the parking lot. And they wonder why their springs are broke.
No, that's right.
And Indianapolis 500. But here, truck. Y'all seen when I came in here a while ago how rough it was. There was a there's a big company, whatever. You come through here and spun around, did the U-turn, everybody's running 40 miles an hour. I wonder why their stuff's tore up. But anyway, my ADD got the best of me there. Uncle Adam's loaded. My turn. My turn. So we'll pick this up a little bit more later. We're going to talk about, you know, how this is going to affect the small guys like us, or especially the small guys that run over the road. Because I really think there's going to be some exemptions included in this, just like the ELD, being based on particular year model of trucks, on applications and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna get loaded right quick. truck, I know. Oh yeah, he got caught at the first one when we got off of Muleshoe.
Once we get every light.
And I creeped waiting on him to catch up, and then he blew by me, and I thought they were rolling himself as he's coming out of town. He was down at Hurlwood by the time I come by Reese. Alright, so we're back downtown Lubbock here. We gotta go get an inspection on this trailer right quick. So we're gonna ride down to J&B Trailers down here on Avenue A and get this puppy inspected right quick. Shouldn't take too long. Here knock down and take Uncle Adam with me. That way he'll know where this place is if he's ever over here and has to get anything or get an inspection. All these lanes. A car trying to cut in beside me. Get down here to the light tunnel. That's Avenue A, hang a right there past the G-Bows.
Okay.
Lubbock, Texas, old hub city. Now, speaking of the speed limiters, I think they might need to put cars on the speed limiters instead of trucks. Dude. You know, you think about how many cars out there on the freeway actually run the posted speed limit, you know? Now in Texas here, you know, it's 75 everywhere, and I usually set my cruise on 76, 77 mile an hour, and I get my doors blown off, you know? Can you imagine being a whole bunch of trucks out there running 60 mile an hour? How many more accidents are going to be? We're going to turn in right up here on the left. J&B trailer. You ever need an inspection or any repair work done to your trailer? You're in the Lubbock, Texas area. Dang good folks right here. Liquid fertilizer called in finally. So we got 6 loads we're going to go to Woodward, Oklahoma and get, bring back down to Clarendon. So it has begun, y'all. It has begun. good for another year. Let's get down to Mundy, Texas. See what's happening at the 4.6s. Monday, Texas. Uncle Adam and I had arrived.
Arriving at Nutrient Monday 1 on the left.
About to kick this high speed
Good morning, Mud Duck Radio.
crop feed. Oh, spray plane in the air over there, mud duck on the radio. Can't stand that dude. Ease around here and kick her load off, y'all. Off there at Monday at Nutrient Ag Solutions, and we've made it back up to Highway 287. We're out here between Quanah, Texas and Childress, Texas. Stopped back there and got some diesel on our mud flap app. I think we paid $3.08 a gallon. Wasn't too bad. We're headed back toward the yard. It is 2:23 p.m. and it is 70 degrees, y'all. January 31st and 70 degrees, light wind. Can you imagine that? So, got our handy dandy cruise set on 75 miles per hour. I guess we better soak that up as long as we can here. So, but to get back to my point we were making earlier about big companies versus small companies in this speed limiter issue. You know, a large company, there is money to be made by slowing down and getting that miles per gallon. Matter of fact, I figured up yesterday, I was kind of clicking through my head, we've been pulling them walking floor trailers, and I was getting 4.5 miles to the gallon. And now that we, a while ago I filled up and I had a half of a tank probably spent pulling the walking floor and half of a tank pulling this hopper, and I jumped up to 5.5. And when I switch from the hopper to the tanker, I get over 6. So let's just say at 600 miles at $3 a gallon, going from 4.5 to 6 miles a gallon, that $1.5 a gallon difference is $100 a day, or $100 a fill up. Figure you do that every day, 6 days a week, that's $600 a week, that's $2,400 a month. I mean, that's a week's worth of fuel right there, just in that 1.5 gallon savings. So, if you slow down, you know, maybe that's where we will make up some revenue that we lose by missing a load because we can't go as fast. And when I say missing a load, like I said earlier in 18, 20 hours a day. And I know a lot of y'all are going to say, oh, you can't work 18, 20 hours a day legally anywhere. Au contraire, or however that goes. We're ag exempt. So everything we haul is harvest or farm related. So we can claim the ag exemption. And the boy, you see that one?
Yes, sir.
That was a nice one. Weird old stretched out Peterbilt. But yeah, so we, you know, I really wonder if this bill, when they get it finally rolled up, it might be even another year before they get it done. You know, they're just going to set whatever the speed is going to be, and there's three choices. It can either be 60, 63, I believe, or no, 60, 65, or 68, and then they'll have to do the bill making, you know. And I wonder if there's going to be some exemptions involved, like I said earlier, for older model trucks, ag-related industries, whatever, you know. I don't know how that's going to play out. OOIDA is a good source. They are really keeping a close eye on it, so you can go to OOIDA's website. I think OOIDA has some podcasts too, and you can also subscribe to Landline Now. They talk all about that. So as far as the over the road side, you know, I don't keep up with a whole lot of it because that's just not our ball game. You know, it's comparing apples to oranges. So yeah, they're both fruit, but they're, and like I said, we're both trucking, but it's two totally different fruits. Goes that skip again. But I was talking to somebody the other day, and he said, well, maybe when Donald Trump gets back in there, and that's a big if right there, he'll repeal that back. I don't know if I believe that. I think Trump is more of a corporate guy. He's more for the big corporations and more for the I would say more for the union folks. You know, he's just from the Northeast, and that stuff's big up there. You know, it's the independent guys just kind of gets they would like nothing better but just to stomp us out. You know, so I don't know if he would, you know, try to do anything to help us on that or not. I really don't believe so. I really believe this is just another way the big companies want to hold us little guys down and try to level the playing field. And I don't know what the percentages are, but I know at one time, you know, they said like 7 out of 10 trucks on the road are companies with 5 trucks or less. And I don't know if that's the case anymore. I know a lot of the small companies are falling by the wayside because it's just hard times right now. But so that's kind of my thinking on the speed limiters. I don't agree with them. I don't think we need them. I think, you know, that sign on the side of the highway is a speed limiter, and I think if we get to fixing the speed limits out, yeah, up out here on the highway, we're gonna have a lot of issues. And I don't know. We're just gonna have to grin and bear it and adapt and overcome. I don't know if we might have to buy an extra truck, hire an extra driver to get all our stuff done, and our rates are going to go up. You know, the mega carriers are already trying to get out here and get in this kind of work. They're out there hauling logs. They're out there. Prime just got into the hopper bottom division, and that's another subject we need to talk about as well sometime. JB Hunt, I seen a video a buddy sent me from up in Lyman, Colorado, Dustin. Sent me a video of a JB Hunt truck pulling a paddle wagon, or I call them a cube tube, hauling cattle cubes with a stinger on it. You go out to to the ranch and you fill up these overheads, which most likely that one was just more of a commercial deal, goes to feed stores and whatnot, topping off their commercial bins that they sell small amounts out of to local ranchers or whatever. So they're trying to get into that game. And I've seen that happen when I worked in the oil field. I've seen Stevens, I think it was J.P. Hunt, and I think Swift, all tried to come out in the oil field and get in the water hauling business, and that lasted about 6 months. They had crap strung all over western Oklahoma, tore up, in a mess, and not to downplay the steering wheel holder, but a lot of those companies, that's what they have. They have guys that are steering wheel holders that don't really, and it's because they haven't been taught for the most part to think outside the box. You got to get out of the truck and work. You got to get out of the truck and look at situations of going down county roads and lease roads and dirt roads, like us, driving out into a field where there's a set of tanks to unload, that a pivot goes around. A pivot, an irrigation pivot, y'all. You got to watch thing, 2-foot deep ruts out there where that thing runs around. And you got to watch out where it's been because it's wet. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of thinking to this. And running around these cotton gins, you know, with the module trucks running around all over the place. And not only do you got to drive the truck, when you get there to load, you got to get off and get your butt on the loader and load your truck. You know, it's just it's a different type of work, and it takes a special kind of person to do this kind of work. Man, that boy, there, bunch of nice ones out today, huh?
Yeah,
they're nice.
nice weather getting them out.
Anyway, got Uncle Adam out in front of me. We're going to get back. I'm going to drop this trailer off. Got to get our haul trailer and go pick up a tractor, broke down tractor, right outside of town. Only thing bad is it's going to be right off of Highway 287 right here, a place we call Gresham Curve between Memphis and Escalene, Texas. And it is a notorious curve for people running off the road, people getting run over right there. I've had to load some equipment there before, and I hate loading right there. But hopefully somebody will come out there and kind of help keep the traffic off of me while we load it. So I'll have a few clips of it, but I really need to be paying attention to what's going on. So I'll kind of get out there and show y'all what it is.
You need to park first, that way you're up against that. Good. And then I'll park where you pull that one trailer out.
Man, I'll let you pull up in there and just give me enough room to get in behind you for a minute, and I'll get the Mack truck and pull that haul trailer out, pull it around the east side of the shop, just drop it there, and then I'll put this trailer somewhere, and we'll do some moving around there, and you can back right in as soon as I move that low boy out. Anyway, guys, we're going to get to the shop, get switched around, get this trailer, we'll go pick up that tractor, and we'll end this video. I wasn't going to get too deep in depth on the whole speed limiter deal. I was just going to let you know where I stand on it, and it don't matter where I stand on it, and I'm not nobody, and they ain't going to make a hill of beans of what I think. Just do call your congressman, though, and call the FMCSA and leave a, voice your opinion. You are able to do that and make it known how you feel, whether you feel you're for it or against it. That's why we live where we live. We live in the country that we live in because we are able to exercise those rights. And I don't get mad at anybody's opinion. I mean, everybody has opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Some of them just stink worse than others, I guess. And sometimes mine probably stings pretty bad too, and somebody else's smells better. But it's my opinion. But I do respect other folks' opinion too. I like to hear a good argument for it, though. Not just nonsense. So with that being said, we're going to ease through Childress, Texas here. Get get on down to the house. Get set down right here. Got a lot of traffic. Uncle Adam's gonna be back there diverting traffic. And we'll get this thing kicked off. Flash. Come on, turn it on. I want to come on. Change. 2 or 3 change. You throw it right up over there by the field. I can't hear you, Johnson. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, shit. Ain't gonna be able to get out of here. You're right, you're right. Let's pull up a little bit. Okay, I didn't think about them dudes.